In Germany, in the 1800s, lived two brothers, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. They traveled all of Germany, looking for cautionary tales to explain the meaning of life. Often told in extremely dark and foreboding ways, it was made so children wouldn't get eaten in the woods. And I will say, after reading many of these stories and knowing that German children grew up on them, Hitler appears to be less of a conundrum. Stories that include Cinderella's stepsisters cutting off parts of their feet to fit them in the magic slipper, or children usually in peril, the murder of animals in nearly every story, and just pulling up. One called Der Jude im Dorn. Our story today has been lightened, still containing its dark, grim nature. It's a metaphor in depression and hence my personal favorite. Be prepared as we read. However, the director of this film is not yet famous, and therefore has no budget.
Mace, we're ready.
Just give me a minute. So this film will be told in the modern day. In the center of the room sit the Brandish boys. The father, Benny Brandish, sits at the table's head. He's extremely handsome and has the facial hair that can magnetize the gaze of any woman.
Oh my.
Jimmy Brandish, the elder of the two brothers, was quick-witted, dashingly handsome, and extremely good at chess.
I'm likely better than you.
While the other brother, Tyler Brandish, was, to put lightly, a moron.
Sit up, you bloody idiot!
Often, Benny would invite the women who loved his mustache over to tell them stories.
Wow.
We love your mustache.
Tell us a story.
But his stories were too intense for the nature of this film.
These stories always make me shiver.
Yes, shiver. These stories always make me shiver.
Shiver, shivering indeed.
However, Tyler, the idiot son, sat in the corner, not comprehending his father's stories.
Shiver. Oh, I'm shivering. I don't know. Maybe I'll just never learn to shiver.
Hey, Tyler, you're old enough to get a job now, right?
Yes, Dad. But before I apply, I would like to be taught to shiver. That way, I can make millions shivering for all.
Jimmy, shut up! Tyler, you can't make a living shivering.
Oh. That sucks.
And then Benny went to church to gossip with the head pastor, as the head pastor loved to gossip.
Did you hear who's pregnant this time? Psst. Guess who confessed her sins to me? Becky. Calvin. Hey, Calvin. Sorry to disturb you on this fine day, but guess who I caught using marijuana?
I'm here about my son.
Jimmy or Tyler?
Tyler.
Ah, yes. The idiot.
Yes. When I asked him what he wanted to do for a living, he said he wanted to shiver. Jimmy! Wait in the car!
Well, if it's as simple as all that, I can teach him. Have him come work for me here at the church.
I will make him shiver.
And so he did. Benny gave his son over to the pastor, and every night the pastor would make him go to the top of the tower and toll the bells.
Watch that step. It's broken.
So how do I do it?
Do what?
Toll the bells.
Yeah?
Yeah. After many nights passed, the pastor found his racist Uncle Tucker's ghost mask, put it on his head, and prepared to scare Tyler whilst he rung the bells.
Boo. Boo.
Not quite.
The pastor then snuck up the stairs and...
Hello? If someone's there and they don't come forward, I will punch you in the face, make you fall down these stairs, and break all of your ribs. Just saying.
No answer, for the pastor wanted to fool Tyler.
What a fool.
The pastor continued his ascent to the top of the steps, but Tyler turned around and punched him in the face. The pastor then fell down the stairs and broke all of his ribs.
I've fallen down the stairs and broken all of my ribs.
Oh my God.
Don't you take the Lord's name in vain.
Sorry. Are you okay, sir?
No.
Then enter the pastor's wife. She was an eccentric woman. She looked as if she played a lot of tennis, but not well. Her sneakers resembled that of the purest of white, without a single scuff. She wore a miniskirt to show off her frequently shaven legs, but she did to attract the gazes of younger men. A visor for the beams of the sun, and relatively youthful, as her husband is a pastor.
You just punched my husband in the face so hard he fell down the stairs and broke most of his ribs!
All of my ribs.
All of his ribs! I will tell your father!
The pastor's wife, ignoring the wails of her husband, brought Tyler back to his father and told him about the events that transpired, and Tyler's father finally disowned him.
Just you wait, Dad. I'm gonna go learn how to shiver, and then you'll be proud of me. Because I'm gonna come back and work a real job.
Yeah. Don't come back. Please.
Tyler is now on his journey away from home, walking day and night, and constantly muttering,
I wish I knew what shivering meant.
As Tyler continued his muttering, he was overheard by a Santa Claus collecting donations in the midst of July.
Shiver. Shiver. I heard you want to shiver.
Yeah. Can you teach me?
Nah. But I bet you $50 that you can't stay at that tree overnight.
That one with the 6 gentlemen hanging from it and the 7th about to be hung? Hello!
Yeah. Stay there overnight? You're sure to shiver. I bet you $50. No one can stay at a witch-cursed tree overnight. Even if witches are not real.
And then Tyler waited, and waited, and waited. And after enough waiting, he began to get cold. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tyler is about to shiver, which is the story. But if you scroll your mouse, you could see that there's quite a bit of runtime left. You're forgetting one thing. Tyler is a moron.
Wow, you must be cold up there. 'Cause the climate.
Tyler then cut down the 7 corpses and laid them around the fire to keep them warm.
I'm such a good person.
Now you all have to understand something here. I'm here to learn to shiver.
Timmy, put yourself out or I'll put you in the tree again.
But the dead do not hear, for they are no longer living.
Oh, okay. All of you now. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. You guys sort this out, and if it's not figured out by morning, then you're all going back in the tree.
Hey, so you got my $50?
Why should I? I didn't shiver.
Seriously? How?
I don't know. I'm actually pretty sad about it. And these idiots, they didn't even talk to me all night. I don't know. Maybe I should just look somewhere else.
Tyler then slowly walked away, leaving July Santa alone by the 7
Man.
hung men.
I've never met a larger idiot in my life.
Then Tyler became extremely depressed until he found a flyer that would change everything.
We are looking for a hero, one that is strong.
the king.
Sir?
Wait! You may speak.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, well, I found this thing saying that if I stayed here guarding for 3 nights, I could marry your daughter. Well, I was wondering if I would learn how to shiver.
Yes, you are sure to shiver. If you don't, I will gift you my daughter's hand in marriage. She's very beautiful. She has great genes.
Okay.
You are allowed to bring 3 objects with you overnight. What do you want?
I want a candle, a knife, and a cutting board.
Are you some kind of idiot?
No.
Good.
Tyler received the gifts he had requested: a candle, a knife, and a cutting board. However, Tyler was still doubtful of his future of shivering.
Shut up. Get off of me. What? Oh yeah, you're cold? Maybe I can do the world a little justice and end this fly's life. Indeed.
But even murdering small insects made him feel nothing. And then Tyler, because he was extremely depressed, went to sleep, as sleep resolves most conflict.
Not again.
What?
Well, he's bloody dead, isn't he? Write this down. It is with great misfortune that the best of men are oftentimes beaten, tortured, brutally murdered.
Good one, sir.
Thank you. But oftentimes they are left alone with their own thoughts, causing them to take their own life.
I'm not dead.
Who?
What did you learn to shiver, boy? No.
Well, we've received letters from your family due to convenient plot holes.
Do you think he knows you can't be taught to shiver?
My brother died. Grandma got me $50. Nice.
No, I don't think he's that intelligent.
He's quite brave, though.
Well, he still has 2 nights left.
Jimmy. You're cold to the touch. Not working.
Then Tyler started rubbing his brother's arms to increase circulation.
Wait a minute. Husbands sleep with their wives to keep them warm. There you go. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, there you go.
And then Tyler threw his brother back in the coffin.
Poke him. What? No, you poke him.
I'm not going to poke him.
Neither am I.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Morning. Is breakfast ready?
No! Nobody has ever survived this long. What happened last night?
Some of it, brother.
Like, dead? Yeah. Like, dead.
Did you shiver, though?
No.
Well, you still have one more night. You will know what it means to shiver. But for now, you shall die.
Well, alright. If you're gonna kill me, you gotta do it right.
I was just gonna grab
Okay, first off, you've gotta calm down. Second off, I'm probably as strong as you, if not stronger.
True that.
So the two went into the king's office for a feat of strength. The young flamboyant man picked up a morning star and cracked an anvil in a single blow. Tyler had noticed that his scarf lay upon another anvil. He swung the morning star and stuck him in place. Tyler then went and grabbed a nearby crowbar and beat the young flamboyant man.
Take that. I'm gonna hit you. Stop it, I'll give you money.
How much?
One for the king, one for the poor, and one for you.
Congratulations! You can marry my daughter! And you can have all the treasure you wish.
Okay, but I just got a bunch from the young flamboyant man from the scene last night. I'll still marry your daughter, though.
She's super hot.
Nice.
We gonna go through this again?
No?
Good.
So Tyler had a wedding with a stunning bride. They had a honeymoon in the Swiss Alps, which was, well, eventful.
Thank you.
But through all of this, Tyler was still sad that he had not yet shivered. And as Tyler's depression spiraled further, he began giving up on his dream of shivering.
Oh my, what are you doing up here?
Leave me alone, wife with no name. I'm depressed.
Why on earth? I just gave you a son.
Yeah, it's cool, I guess, but like... It's just everything hurts on the inside. I have something really embarrassing I need to tell you.
Only if you get down from there. Please.
Yeah, okay, fine. Promise you won't judge me.
Promise.
Okay, cool. I've never been taught how to shiver.
I just don't understand. He's just always so sad because he was never taught to shiver. Like, why would you want to shiver?
Madam, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I think I might know how to make him shiver.
Then the princess's handmaiden went down to the river and filled a bucket of water. She then took it upstairs to dump on our protagonist.
Tyler learned to shiver when he wasn't forcing the outcome. You see, we often think of life as a serious journey with immediate consequences. Perhaps like Tyler.
Oh, I'm shivering! Ah!
We have missed the point.
life is more of a musical thing. We don't stop to look at the beauty ever. Our poor moronic Tyler had to learn the hard way. Good night, dear friends.